Invite your friend to try a portion of brown sugar shakima and feel their intestines undergoing severe torture. This is a small shakima workshop in India, and after watching the production process, one can realize that there is no horse in the shakima, filled with a sense of danger. Combining various substances that the human body does not need, please have your friends give it a try. First, you need to boil the syrup in an elemental iron pot, using brown sugar made through ancient methods in India, while the hygienic worker tries to prevent it from touching the ground. But those who have seen the production of brown sugar know that brown sugar itself is not very hygienic. Using a tetanus blade to chop the brown sugar and putting it into the elemental iron pot to boil with aged Ganges raw liquid, the three ancient divine beasts of India have successfully gathered. This has created the strongest weapon in the culinary world. Although the ingredients look a bit dirty, they are actually quite filthy. But as long as you don't eat it can still be eaten. As the cooking continues, the sugar cubes have already melted. A slight white foam has also appeared on the surface of the Hamjiang River. You can rest assured about this phenomenon. After eating, you will also have white foam in your mouth. Stirring the thick syrup with a spatula, you can scrape off the original patina from the surface of the elemental iron pot. Then you can look forward to the upcoming shakima production. Pour Indian popcorn into the syrup, and quickly stir it with domestic tools. As we all know, down-to-earth food is the most beloved, and this method of stir-frying on the ground is very down-to-earth, because it is literally done on the ground. Stir-fry the popcorn until it is coated with syrup and turns a dark yellow. Then pour it into the dust mold on the ground. Using hands as the main tool and a spatula as an auxiliary, the ingredients are spread evenly to give the shakima a hint of freshness and aroma. Just by looking at the way my brother is dressed, you can tell that this year is his zodiac year. The shakima he makes is definitely full of depth. It is a vibrant red with depth. To prevent flying customers from tasting and suffering poisonings, the ingredients are contaminated. So, you also need to use a fan to drive away the heat. Once the shakima has dried and hardened, you can press it with a rolling pin. But brother, your red envelope seems a bit too close. It shows a lack of respect for the ingredients. After pressing for about 2.5 minutes, when the chicken turns pale, the shakima is basically done. All harmful substances have been fully integrated, ensuring that each piece of shakima